Hi, I'm JoJo Liebler, home improvement expert for Bonfe. Your central air conditioning unit can work trouble-free for years. But without regular maintenance, this system is going to shut down, and you just know it's going to be on one of the hottest, most humid days of the year. Bonfe receives hundreds of calls each week during the summer months from homeowners experiencing problems with their air conditioning. So we are going to focus on two of the most common air conditioning calls they get. One, the system isn't blowing cold air, and two, the system doesn't seem to be keeping up or cooling the house down fast enough. Now, both these problems are usually related to the refrigerant. Now, you probably know refrigerant by its brand name, Freon, also known as R22, and then there's the more environmentally friendly R410A. If your air conditioner is low on refrigerant, it's either one of two things. It was either undercharged when it was installed, or it leaks. It's just that simple. Now you can add more refrigerant, that's a temporary fix, but it's just going to leak out again. So you need to see if the leak can be repaired. The good news is a Bonfe trained technician can identify the leak and provide you with options on the repair. So what exactly is refrigerant and how does it work to cool your home? Good question. That's why we created this animation that takes you deep inside all the components of an air conditioning unit. Air conditioning a home requires three essential components: the condenser, located on the outside of the home, the evaporator coil connected to your furnace on the inside of your home, and finally, the blower inside the furnace. A compressor inside the condenser sends cold refrigerant to the evaporator coil. As the furnace blower runs, it pulls the hot, sticky, humid air from inside the home through the cold evaporator coil. The cold air is then distributed through the supply vents in the home. It's at this time the evaporator coil removes the humidity from the air and sends it down a drain. As heat from the home passes the evaporator coil, it warms the refrigerant. The warm refrigerant is then sent back to the condenser outside. The fan on top of the condenser helps cool the refrigerant, sending the warm air outdoors. This whole process continues until your thermostat reaches the desired cooling temperature. With a system that complicated, you need the right tools and know-how to locate and fix the problem. Rest assured, Bonfe uses the very best tools available to detect leaks, including refrigerant gauges, pipe thermal sensors, a wet and dry bulb thermometer, ultraviolet leak detectors, an inspection camera, and this, an electronic refrigerant leak detector. Now in the industry, this is called a sniffer because like a search and rescue dog, it uses its nose to sniff out and detect leaks, whether it's at the evaporator coil, the condenser, or any place in between. This is the sniffer's detection electrode. It identifies extremely small concentrations of leaking refrigerant. And the base houses the controls and the alarm feature that tells us when it senses a leak. We've set up a real working AC unit, complete with a furnace, evaporator coil, and outdoor condenser. Now the red streamers here represent that hot, sticky indoor air. It's drawn into the furnace, cooled, sent out to the home, and then the heat is transferred to the condenser outside and released. Now I'm told there is a leak in this system, so let's check it out. Okay, well there it is. You can't see it, but it's there. Once the leak has been detected, the Bonfe technician will give you options based on his diagnosis. So if your air conditioning isn't working, call my friends at Bonfe. They can repair virtually any make or model of air conditioning unit. And if you happen to call by noon and they can't make it to your house by 8 p.m., they'll put you up in a hotel for a comfortable night's sleep. Pretty cool, huh? For Bonfe, I'm JoJo Liebler. Thanks for watching.